So my brother was your average respectable street kid, right? And, everything was going fine for him until the day that he met that girl. See, what happened was, he was just walking down the street, like always, and he went down to the gas station to buy a soda pop. And when he got down there, there's this girl and two guys, and they were holding up the gas station for all the loot. And the next thing he knew, one of them hit him over the head with a pistol butt, and he woke up in a stagecoach.
All he could think to say was, "Why are you all women?" And they were dressed up in these white, black robes and these white little bands over the hoods, and he had no idea what was going on. And so he looks out, and the guy driving the stagecoach is the pastor, and he realizes that he's in a stagecoach full of nuns. No matter what happens, when you're a crowded room full of girly nuns, and you're the only boy, and there's a priest right out front, you're screwed. And so he jumps out of the stagecoach, and the back wheel pins his leg and rolls right over, crushing his bones entirely. Priest stops, and stagecoach, the nuns run out, wondering what's going on, and they decide to spare his misery and pain, so they break his other leg.
So my brother, he can't walk. All he can do is drag himself along the ground, but God, he still loved fishing. And so my brother, everything was fine for him until that knife fight. It was your average knife fight, except, it was on a boat in the middle of Lake Michigan. He has two stumps for legs in a paddle boat. Who was in the boat with my brother during this knife fight? You know who it was? It was one of those nuns that was in the stagecoach with him. You see, this nun who had pledged her life to God decided to run off with my brother. She called him Stumpy.
And so it was on this boat in the middle of Lake Michigan that my brother realized those weren't nuns in the stagecoach. They were members of the Ku Klux Klan. And so this girlfriend, she totally convinced him that she was okay and that she wasn't going to hurt him. But then as he was rowing back with his, he didn't even need oars. He just used his legs. And so he's rowing back, and this woman is just looking at him. She has this fiery expression on her face. And he is just thinking,
when you wind up on the road, and then all of a sudden the world just crushes your legs, and there's nuns who are really Ku Klux Klan, and then you start using your legs as oars, you have to really question what's what. At this point, my brother, had to be like, something strange is going on here. Am I on the mushrooms at this point in time? Which is what my brother had to be thinking. The point being, life has its twists and turns, You got this whole imagination McGuggin, but on with the story. I imagine my brother, at this point, he is so crippled and broken and in turmoil. He's in trouble. But in this kind of razzle-dazzle of a story, something good's got to happen, right? Right? The power of his heart, you know, and the water, and the legging, and the rowing, just water nymph was like, oh, something's going down. Got to keep the peace. And so my brother was turned into the world's first American freshwater lake dolphin. I go to see him sometimes, but you know, it's really confusing. It's like, do you like pike? Do you like bass? What sort of fish should I be feeding you? And so he kind of just like is in the bottom of the lake, chilling with the Loch Ness Monster, playing cards or something. It's like, hey brother, I'm trying to talk to you. And all of it was put right.